Welcome, everybody. Trainwreck Podcast, episode 47. We got a first time ever guest on the podcast. Me and Drew are excited about this. We got Christian,
What's
also
up?
known as CJC Music on YouTube and Christian Caravan on TikTok. Links will be down in the description below so you guys can check him out and follow him, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And Christian, man, tell us about what you do on your channel and on your TikTok, man.
Heck yeah, guys. Well, thank you for letting me join the show. This is actually really cool. Yeah, man, I actually just started a TikTok not very long ago. My YouTube has been going on for like a decade now, right? So like I like to do it's kind of hard to nail it down. If you guys have ever seen it, and if you haven't, you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. Like I started my own business about a decade ago, or a little bit further than that. I was taught music theory and application to a lot of students. So one of my students wanted like tutorial videos and that kind of stuff to like have at home, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a YouTube and let's just try this. And that's kind of how that kicked off. It was just supposed to be for my students, but then I just started gaining traction and started doing covers and doing different music, and it just blew up from there. So I like to do pretty much anything. I do everything from like Disney music, like country music, to rap music. Just whatever inspiration is going on at the time. So yeah.
And you also got like videos of you doing like Rubik's cubes and stuff like that
Yeah,
on there too.
that,
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
kind of blew up. Yeah.
and that's
It was
the
one of those random things. Somebody's like, hey, do something, do a Rubik's Cube. I'm like, I can do a Rubik's Cube. Let's go. So,
see. I like that you do that because like the thing with like YouTube is it seems like one category is all people stick to on their channel. Like if you make videos about football, you just talk about football. If you do like videos on makeup, you just do
yeah.
makeup, and it's like
Like that Sea Dust guy. I mean, he does makeup videos
yeah,
really well. Really good.
yeah, I know.
So check those
I
out.
know he's the best. He's actually, no, I ain't gonna say that. We're 2 minutes in. I'm not trying to get people to click off yet.
Oh yeah, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Okay.
But yeah, no, like to me, like the reason people like subscribe to a channel is because of your personality, like so like that's the thing when like people just stick to one certain topic. I'm like, man, you're kind of pigeonholing yourself there. Like the reason the people subscribe to you and watch every video is because they like you. So that's why, like with my
Absolutely.
channel, I do, football, wrestling, video games, because I'm like, okay, this is the stuff I'm into, and if the people that want to follow me are into it also, then that's cool. And heck, I got 823 people that seem to have that same interest, and
Heck
like that's
yeah.
what I like, that you got your music, but you also got your Rubik's cubes, you got your like guitar lessons. It's not just you singing, it's you actually like trying to teach people stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's kind
What's your
of actually when I started my business with like teaching,
Mhm.
the reason why I even did it in the first place, because there's thousands of people out there that teach, and like you can find somewhere like anywhere you can go to Guitar Center and go get a lesson, but like I got tired of hearing like, oh, I started piano and I quit because it was so boring, or I started guitar and I quit because I couldn't handle it or whatever. And I was like, man, too often like music teachers would be like, here's my stuff that I want you to learn,
I
and
was like,
it'd be their stuff,
yeah, I
and
can't play guitar because I can't find a G spot.
that's exactly right. And you know what? Especially if you special order those G strings, I'm just saying, like, oh my god.
Hey, I'm just glad I'm not the only one who can't find the G spot.
Yeah, yeah. It's fifth fret all the way down. It's fine.
Let's say they
I
always try
found
to.
it. It's a harmonic right there. I'm just saying. Wow, already? I thought you said you were gonna wait a few minutes before you hit that one. God, okay.
Hey, we made it 4 minutes in. We've
We
said some
did
dirty
it.
stuff,
We
but
did
Hey,
we,
this is a record
we
for us, all right?
yeah. Heck, no, I think the first 30 seconds me and Drew have went off the rails before. I mean, heck,
Uh-huh.
just our old intro before we got copyright strike, which I mean we couldn't use it anyway. The he's bouncing off my booty cheeks. I mean, heck, that was instant off the rails.
That's my next TikTok video, by the way. I'm kidding.
Bet.
So
Bet. Pre-note.
speaking of which, what's your favorite cover you've ever done?
Oh man, geez, That's a hard one. One that I really like doing now more than anything is like Last Night by Morgan Wallen. I'm digging country. I ain't gonna lie.
That is a great song. That's one of my favorite songs right now.
That is.
That is my drinking song right there.
Oh, dude, heck yeah, I love that. And it's funny how it morphs to like I never like to just cover, right? Because that's fine. But like I like to kind of change it up a little bit, do something a little different with it, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because like the way my brain has always been has been like I don't hear things kind of. You ever seen like the Charlie Puth videos, right?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
like the whole where he goes, "What if there was like a beat that went like this, and what if you took this, but what if it was country?" You know the way he does his things. That's kind of how my brain works. It's like I don't like to just listen to something and just play it straight. So most of my videos, if you really notice, like if I do one more than once, it'll morph and it'll change into like kind of my own thing a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I've seen like the version 2s.
Yeah, you'll see that. You'll see that. And like I just have a tendency because I play a lot of like I developed this because I used to have 49 students a week at one point when I was teaching, and that I was working overnight 50 hours a week. I was actually a full-time, believe it or not, I was a full-time music guy for a church for a while too, like years ago. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was doing that at the same time. So like I think I was working like 110 hours a week, something like that. So what I'd do is I'd take a nap right before I had a couch next to my own office because I have my own office and everything, right? I would take a nap, I would wake up, and I would learn their song in like 5 minutes, and then I'd teach it for 30, right? And you develop a skill over time on that. When you have to, it's like it's a necessity because I don't got time. So I'd learn 49 songs a week, right? And then I do 15 songs a week at the church. And so like you'd be doing over 60 songs a week, right? And so I developed this flushing technique. And it's similar to like a lot of people do the whole, like they call it Sherlock Holmes syndrome, right? Where you're like, you only keep the necessary information, flush all the other stuff, right? So that's kind of what I did. And the problem with that is like I have a bad tendency. I'll play a song for TikTok or YouTube and then forget it like right after. It's terrible. so
I guess that kind of you talking about working overnights. I guess that leads into how we all met, which was now 5 years ago.
Jeez, was it that long ago?
Yeah, 2019. It was right after me and Drew graduated high school.
Gosh,
a now infamous episode that may get used in a lawsuit one day. Statute of limitations might have expired, but the Cleveland remodel job, episode 11 of the Trainwreck podcast, me and Drew did a whole episode talking about that job, and that's how we met you. You were the overnight manager. That's the first time me and Drew ever worked overnight, and I mean, dude, that job was a lot of fun. We learned, I mean, that's the most biggest crash course I've ever had in 2 weeks, because I went from being a janitor to doing what I was doing on that remodel. But it was also like probably the closest I've ever come to dying working for Walmart.
Yeah,
because I don't even know if you were there that last night, but that last night me and Drew were there. They the construction people, they threw away like a counter we needed, so Connie had me go dig it out the dumpster while there was a thunderstorm going on outside.
Oh,
you remember that?
Yes, I do. I do. All that lightning and everything too.
Yeah, so I'm standing in a giant metal dumpster while lightning's going on and stuff, just thinking like I'm about to get electrocuted, and I'm standing on a counter trying to dig this other big heavy counter out, and then the counter I'm standing on collapses, and I go boom, ribs first against the side of the dumpster, and Drew's freaking out, going, Cody, you're all right? And I'm like, no, I have no breath at all. And I remember waking up the next day, and my whole side right here, my ribs were purple.
Your dumpster diving days are behind you, Cody.
Dude, like,
God.
Hard to think about how that happened. I didn't break my ankle or my leg, and yet all I had to do now was freaking just step off my front step the wrong way and break it now. Meanwhile,
exactly
I freaking
right.
collapsed. I collapsed in a fucking dumpster. There we go. Just made it 10 minutes before the first swear word.
Oh man.
Dang
Well,
it. I'll bleep it out.
We made it.
we try not to swear in the first 10 minutes because YouTube's algorithm catches that and kind of penalizes you. But
really?
Yeah.
Shit, I probably already broke that then. My bad.
Nah, I think you're good.
Okay.
But then, yeah, we told her, like, yeah, I can't get that out. And then right before we left, I was on the scissor lift hanging up the new signing where it says, like, books, photo lab, all that stuff. And it wasn't like the scissor lift I was used to at Catoosa where it has the cage, so you're pretty, like, securely in there. This one, you just had a chain to hold you in. Well, the chain was, like, looser than Drew's asshole. But,
next up on Trainwreck Podcast.
Yeah.
We'll be back to
the
after
chain,
these short messages.
the chain was so freaking loose, and so I stepped back to like let the sign down, and my foot slipped, and I fell out, all the way up on the roof. And I like looked down, and there was a bunch of shelves and stuff from a counter or like a shelving unit that they were building. And so I would have landed on that, and I'm like, that would have probably killed me. Yeah. So that last night.
Is that why you get that look of shuddering fear when you walk into Cleveland Walmart now?
Yeah, that's why. That's
why it's like a B&M effect, like a 1,000-yard stare.
It all comes back to you now. It's terrible.
It's like one that me and Cody were out there getting stuff out of containers. It was like I was like a murderer out on the run.
Yeah, the cops like
until we got back in. They're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, there's murder on the run." I was like, "Oh, thanks guys for not telling us."
We're just hanging out here. It's fine.
Oh, it was even better for me. It was even better for me because I was running the forklift, and then Drew would have to go inside and pull out a pallet, and so I'm out there by myself. So I just started driving in a freaking circle just because I'm like, okay, if this guy's gonna get me, I'm gonna make it hard for him, and then
make sure you impel him. It'll be okay.
Yeah. And then we had this little bitch on the team named Morin, and he's like, Cody's out there doing donuts. And it's like, first off, how the fuck can you do donuts on a fucking forklift? I was like, no, I was driving in a circle to avoid being murdered.
The only donuts I do on a forklift come in a dozen. You know what I'm saying? They're there with me at all times. Okay.
That isn't even the most dangerous thing I've ever done on a forklift. Hell, I remember one time at Drew's store during a snowstorm, we had a lawn and garden truck come because it's Oklahoma and it snows at the end of March. In the springtime.
Lawn and garden.
So all the springtime stuff for lawn and garden was coming on a flatbed truck, but there was snow on the ground, and the only person in the store, because everyone else called in because it snowed.
Of course.
So the only person that was in the store that was forklift certified was me. Shout out, ladies, I'm forklift certified. Hit me up.
That's right.
But Matt's like, dude, are you sure you want to do this? And I'm like, I don't know. I was just young and freaking stupid, I'm like, yeah, I can do it. It took me like 2 hours to unload that truck because I just grannied it the whole time. I don't know if I should say this, but the tires on that forklift are fucking bald.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they're more than me.
Yeah. Say, like, I got a picture of them, actually. And hell,
even better.
Yeah, and I doubt the tires have been changed.
Probably not.
Let's see. This is the tires there.
Oh, man!
That's what most of you women's tires look like out there. I can guarantee you that.
Mostly. Don't look at my tires either. Then okay, it's fine. I only run an auto lube shop. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a plug in there for the ladies as well. I'm for PLE equipment certified, and I'm a trainer.
Yeah. Hey, so am I. So get in line.
Oh, fuck you.
Say, Drew, you haven't got that forklift license yet, have you?
Drew,
no, I'm
Drew, you pussy.
You don't know what you're missing, man.
Yeah. I'm in produce. What part of produce I need for a forklift?
You never know.
You seen some of the fucking land wells that come in there?
Yeah.
You know what? You do got a point there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a day where those docks won't be working and somebody's be like, I need you to unload the meat and produce truck with a forklift. You'd be like, I can't. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fine. You won't be that
Drew,
guy.
I guess we're just built differently, man. Drew's built differently than us.
Oh, yeah. In some ways or another.
God had to nerf me somehow.
Yeah. I know. The good looks, the amazing height, you know.
The big ass.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, being funny as shit, you know, like, yeah.
Where was that where you were twerking at again, Drew? Where was that?
Majestics.
Oh, that's right.
me and Drew.
All right. That was a segue right there. Okay, let's go.
I know, hell.
When I get drunk, it gets interesting, all right?
Oh, my God.
We got these two friends that love fucking drag queens, so they like going to the gay bar downtown. I don't mind it, you know, like it makes them feel safe, you know. I'm not like too worried about. I mean, I still keep my eye out and stuff because you never know what weirdos are hanging around.
Yeah.
But I was talking to our boy Nathan that night. Me and him went to the casino, telling him about when me and Drew went to Majestic, and Nathan's like, "Did you get hit on?" And I was like, "No." And you know, every time I go there, I usually get hit on. And I was like, "Probably because Drew was with me." And Nathan goes, "Yeah, because they probably thought you were a gay couple."
Oh,
dude. So here's my part. I got hit on so goddamn much. I'm pretty sure
you're dressed like a fucking condom.
That's
hey. You're right, but hey.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh my God.
I was the party of that show, all right?
Mm-hmm. It's still bullshit you didn't win that costume contest.
Who won it? Was it like the Frank guy from? I can't remember his name.
I don't know. His costume sucked.
And he won?
You got what? Yeah. You got what? Third place?
Second place.
Second place. I really think it's because you were a straight white guy.
Right.
The bullshit.
That's right.
Yeah.
There are stereotypes going on here, guys.
Yeah, for real.
Stereotypes, for real.
I'm just straight white man that sometimes act fruity, all right?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Fruity Pebbles. That's what I eat for breakfast. That's all I got.
For real.
Yeah.
I might eat Fruity Pebbles while I look at Cody's ass, but hey, it's just me.
Salty and sweet right there. It's a whole conversation.
Hey, there's a reason why I go to Walmart and buy a bottle of Nair every week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Along with your fruit roll-ups, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh, God, there's so much I'm probably going to have to edit out. So going back to the YouTube aspect of things,
Yeah.
have you ever had the periods where it's like your channel's just freaking killing it, and then there's the other periods where it's like, you know, the views are really low, and how do you handle that? Do you just keep pushing through it?
Yeah, I've definitely been there, and it's funny because it's like I like to look at trends. So like I'll do some random crazy stuff. Like one of my favorite covers I done was SpongeBob SquarePants. Right, I did like the campfire song, and you know, it's one of those things. It's like you can have one that hits really hard, and you can do one of the same level, and it gets like one view, and you're like, what the hell, right? I think what I liked, I tend to sometimes pump out a ton of videos at once, and sometimes I'll just take like maybe a week break and kind of let it settle, let the other videos settle, because I think sometimes if you pump out too many videos, the algorithm will say, "Oh, he's just repeating" or whatever. But I don't know. It is difficult. Sometimes you have long streaks where it's like nothing, you know, nothing at all, barely.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like that's what I'm in right now. That, and it's like it's hard to come up with ideas because you know, I've been switching to gaming, but it's like the games I play, like Fortnite. It's like everybody plays Fortnite, so it's like trying to find that way to stand out, you know. And like the thing with like during the football season, I could use comedy, and that's the thing. Like if you get someone to laugh, that's like the number one thing. Same with like dudes out there. If you like a girl, make her laugh. You know, that's like number one thing you can do. And if you want to make an impression with people on YouTube, entertain them by either doing something cool or do something funny. You know, and like
absolutely.
That's the thing. Have you ever had like a song where it's like, you know, it's a trendy song. I may not even like it, but it's like, you know, hop on the trend. Like, because like I did that with I don't know if you watch football at all, but there
A
was
little
a
bit.
game between the Dallas Cowboys and the LA Chargers. And they kept showing this crazy fan in the stands, like she was losing her mind during this game. Drew knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I made a video about it just because it was a trendy topic. I didn't give a shit about this lady, you know. I was like, but I'm like, okay, it's a trendy topic. I'll make a video about it, and it got like 5,500 views.
Absolutely.
So have you ever had one where it's like, I don't really like this song, but it's popular right now, and then it explodes?
So I actually I do this on a regular. I'll go on Billboard Top 100, and I'll just start from the top. And I've never heard the song before. If I've heard it, it doesn't matter. Sometimes I get in there where I'll just pull it up and just start learning it, whether I like it or not, and I'll change it up for my voice. That comes with the experience of like going, okay, what key do I transpose this to? What will make this work? Do I do the difficult stuff? Do I make it easy? Whatever. And then I'll make my way down. You'll notice this. I'll have trends where I'll have videos and it's all the top Billboard hits. I did that during Christmas time because all these Christmas songs were on there. And I was just pumping out all the top Billboard hits, you know? And I mean, it definitely lets it take off because those trends, those FYP trends on TikTok, those kinds of things, like you hit that just right and it hits hard, you know? So that I definitely do that a lot.
And the thing is, too, like next year you can do the exact same video, you know, because it's like Christmas comes every year, you know, and you can just, heck, you could actually just post the same video and all you have to do is just hashtag it and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, and
like,
it takes off pretty good.
That's kind of lazy, dog. You got to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. You guys ever heard of Tim Hawkins?
Yes, the motivational speaker.
No, so he's like he's a comedian and that kind of thing. I was gonna say if you said no, I'd be like, because I wrote this song. No, I'm kidding. Right? No, what I like to do. One of my favorite genres is like parodies and that kind of thing. You guys ever seen any of my parody videos?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. So I do one called Aging Rock Stars, and what the idea behind it is, you got like all these different artists that are like getting older, but they're still playing. So you got to change the songs, right? So like there's this one Neil Diamond. It's like Jello again. I like to eat Jello. I love the jiggly thing you do. It's like it's freaking hilarious, right? But then I do one. Have you heard my Garth Brooks one?
No.
You guys want to hear it?
Sure.
I'll play it live right here.
All right,
go for it.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I do it. So this one right here, I just happen to have a guitar sitting here. What? It's crazy. How does that happen? I don't know. It's weird. But I like to do this one. This is Garth Brooks getting older because, you know, he's got to change his songs. So it goes like this. My buddies and me were once wild and free, but now we ain't doing so great. We used to go down and tear up the town, but now we're all in bed by 8. Our parties are fewer. We're sipping in Shure instead of our glass of champagne. Now when we get together, we just talk about the weather, and all we ever do is complain. Cause all my friends have hip replacements, cause they slipped and fell in our garage or basement. We're old and pale, and our bones are frail. Yeah, years ago we were stealing bases. Now we spend our time having wheelchair races, cause all my friends have hip replacements. Thank you. God bless America. There you go.
Heck, that's better. That's better than Friends in Low Places, man. Like,
right.
Heck, I think that song. I think Friends in Low Places is one of the most overrated songs ever.
Oh yeah.
Like,
you had to change it up a little bit, man, to go with the time. So
I like that a lot more.
Heck yeah, that's my favorite.
It's getting hard here.
Was entertain people, you know. I love entertaining people.
And like I said, that mix of entertaining and comedy, that's what sticks with people. Like say, because I mean, laughter is, you know, they say laughter is the best medicine. Laughter is the thing that makes people stick with stuff, you know. So doing 100%. Stuff like that is definitely a good way to get your foot in the door. Like,
yeah, I throw stuff in there all the time. Like I'll be like real straight edge, like pop music, country, and then I'll randomly have like a I thought that everybody was on my side, but I went and blew it all sky high. I'll do like this "Rip My Pants" song from SpongeBob or something stupid, just because like I love that kind of stuff. I love making people go, "What did he just do?"
I know. I like.
Fun.
It's like if I text a girl, I'll just try to say something like out of pocket just to like get that quick reaction that's like funny, you know? Where it's like, you know, hey, I bumped into your future boyfriend today. That fucking mirror hurt.
Oh shit.
That one works.
Hang on 1 second. Let me get my notebook. I gotta take some notes from Cody today.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta take some notes down here.
This one is like if a girl has a boyfriend where it's like, hey, can I get your number? And it's like, sorry, I have a boyfriend. It's like, well, I'm sorry, I got a goldfish. And she'll look at you like, you know, really confused and go, what? And you're like, oh, I thought we were talking about shit that doesn't matter.
Oh, God. Have you used that one before? I gotta know.
Yes, I have.
You have used that one?
Yeah, it didn't work, but it's still a funny one.
I'll remind myself not to use that, but I'll laugh at it now. It's funny.
Hey.
Good.
5% of the time, every time. That's better than 0.
It always works on Cat in the Hat, at least with the goldfish, because you know, the goldfish can defend itself. It's fun.
But that mirror one has like the highest success rate.
Oh yeah?
Say Drew's seen it. I've sent Drew the text, he's seen it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You'll have to rate these by success rate for me. I'll write them down.
All right.
Yeah. Hey. If it's like that guy, what's that YouTuber, the Steven guy, the guy that goes Shapiro, whatever, Steven Shapiro. You ever seen his shit? Like he goes around doing like one-liners and stuff like that to girls like, or whatever, like
Sam Pepper kind of.
Yeah, kind of. He's just so funny though. Like they're so off the wall that it throws people off, but he's so like in your face, outgoing that they don't know what to do. It's like, what did I just experience? How did I give him my number? What just happened?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
But so with YouTube, have you ever had it where it's taken views away from you, where it's like, hey, this video is like at this, and then the next day it's not like where it was?
I've never actually experienced that myself.
See, so we've had this issue the last 2 episodes we posted. Like episode 45 got 30 views in one day. It was doing phenomenal numbers. Then it went and said we had like 9, I think, Drew, and then it said we had 0. And so like when a video after like a day doesn't have any views, the algorithm just gives up on it and doesn't push it. And I mean, that episode did rebound quickly because thankfully The Rock slapped Cody Rhodes and kind of got it back in the cycle. So people were looking up that video and our episode popped up. So people listened to it. But like this week, same thing. Podcast got like 20 views in one day. Our podcast has been killing it lately. And then it's just now, yesterday, finally got back to a normal view count. It's at like 30 now, where it was saying it like for 2 days it had no views. So I don't know. Maybe YouTube just hates our humor and stuff, but
they're just taking stuff away just to see if you're paying attention. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm like, dude, if I made money off my channel, I'd be so pissed off.
Oh heck yeah!
Dude, like if you're fucking with our view count and making it where we don't pop up in the algorithm, you know, it's like that'd be costing us money if, you know, we made money off this podcast.
I'm gonna have to start looking at that because I haven't really paid attention to it enough to be like I've never seen views go away personally, but I mean, God, that would be irritating. That'd be so irritating.
I haven't really like cracked the formula with like regular videos, like making those explode. Like predictions videos always do great, like for the NFL and WWE. But like shorts, that's where my channel like really took off. It's like because hashtags and the sound you use, those are the things that instantly get those in people's feeds. So like you know, use the FYP hashtag that gets people in there. You use the YouTube Shorts hashtag. You use funny comedy. Those are like you just kind of like have to play it by that. But with like long form videos, that's why I try to use shorts to like get them in the door, you know.
Yeah I went to shorts for a long time actually. I like capris and pants, but shorts are better. No, I went to shorts. I went to shorts for a while there. This is my brain, guys. You gotta understand. It's like squirrel mode. It's okay. But and then I'll lose where I was. It's fine. But like I've gone to shorts and that's all I did. Like 15 second, 30 second. I did that for a while. As a musician, a lot of people like, like we're doing like kind of live feed here, but you're editing whatever. But like as a musician, one of the things that people don't realize a lot of the time is you see the one video, but you don't realize there's 45 outtakes prior to that, right? I've actually posted some of those bloopers before because you'll be singing a song and you lose every bit of the lyrics, and you just look at the camera. And I sometimes will just start winging it on purpose, like start rapping or something and something stupid. I've posted those bloopers before just because it's like, this is bullshit. I know this song, but like it's something that people don't get. So like shorts are great because I can perfect one little part of a song and make it seem like I know the whole thing. And how you do that is like, say you learn 45 seconds of it, only 30 seconds is going on. So you do a continual and let it pause. And it looks like that you did the whole video and you just saw a clip. What you actually did was only a few seconds more and you stopped, right? So it's easy to pump those out, It's easy to pump out shorts because you do like a chorus real quick or something that everybody recognizes from the song,
Like, here's the thing you could do. You could do like the whole song, post that as a video, and then just take 30-second clips and just post those like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and link the long form video to the short. And so
that's really great, actually. That's a great idea. I do that once in a while. I'll simultaneously post a video because YouTube, like TikTok, it's short, long, whatever. So I kind of go between the two. But like YouTube, if you post the real video, you don't always get as many hits. Those shorts feeds, because that's what people watch. They're scrolling. They're scrolling. So those shorts feeds, there's an option when you put on a YouTube video. I'll put it there and it says edit into short, and I always post it. And then a lot of times I'll repost it and click edit into short and just do a 30-second version, like put it just during the chorus or something that's very catchy or whatever.
I say
get people interested.
The best thing, like I said, is post the long form first, and then just post the shorts, and they have it where it says related video, and so you can link that long form video. Because the one thing that like really helped this podcast like start getting traction is I would link the podcast to like the comedy videos that I would post on Sundays during the NFL. So it's like, podcasts go up on Friday, it'd get 15, 20 views, then I'd link it and then it'd get like 30 views in like one day.
Heck yeah. See, I love that. I've never tried that before. It's actually something I'm gonna have to start doing. That's cool. Kind of bringing them together and get people interested in your long form because shorts are great, but I personally have been challenging myself to do some more like full performance stuff. I'll go up to the park up here and like just play for like an hour and a half straight of like just music I can play from start to finish, And I'll get an audience sometimes, and I'll do the whole Will Cullen thing. Yeah, there's another name drop, # Will Cullen. But like, I'll be like, hey, what kind of music do you like? And if I know something from it, or I'll pull it up on my phone real quick and just kind of glance at it and wing it from there, And I'll get people asking for like requests. It's pretty fun. But it's making me want to get into like full performance stuff a little bit more and a little less just quick goes, that kind of thing.
And like I was doing this before I got like really busy at work. If you ever like do like a podcast or something, like when me and Drew did the predictions video, like I would just take the predictions and upload that as a whole separate video and just like, hey guys, this clip right here is a clip from the Trainwreck podcast, so you guys can check out the whole episode if you want to.
Yeah.
So if you ever do maybe you do like an hour long like live concert on your YouTube, and then maybe you can take like clips from that live and post them as individual videos or as shorts, and
I've kind of wanted to do a live like that actually would be really fun to do, is like do something like a little bit more lengthy, a little bit like a concert or whatever, because I have some originals that I've done as well.
Like you could do that like when you hit 600 subscribers, like, hey, live 600 subscriber celebration, because that's what I've started doing with Fortnite. Is like I hit 700 subscribers, hey, 700 subscriber Fortnite stream. Hit 800 Fortnite stream. When I hit 900 or whatever game's out, because by the time I hit 900, WWE 2K24 will probably be out.
That's right. Is that a prediction? I heard a prediction there. He's going to be 900 when that comes out. That's what I heard.
I mean, WrestleMania is coming up.
I'm just saying. Okay, so 900 subscribers when that comes out. Bet.
Yeah.
You got
No, me and Drew, we still need to do a live stream of us playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
Yeah. I know
I gotta
the
see
Yu-Gi-Oh!
that now.
The Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos actually, like the live streams I did really well on my channel. I'm shocked by that because the game I was playing was like 13 years old, but
Uh-huh.
I have an emulator downloaded on my computer, and I was like, hell, let's play this. It looks like I loved that game when I was a kid, and I just played it for fun. And I was like, hell, I'll stream it just to like kind of help get the watch hours up on my channel.
There you go.
And, yeah, we need to do a Master Duel live stream sometime soon. Christian, do you work out at all?
Yeah, I do. I was a gymnast for a while, so I had used to work out like 6 days a week, but kind of brought that back down.
Yeah,
for a little bit.
I know. That's the thing. Ever since I hurt my ankle, I was under 200 pounds. I'm at like 208 now. I was at 215, so I've kind of started dropping that by eating a little healthier the last couple of days. But Planet Fitness is on my last freaking nerve. So it says 24/7 on the door. I go there on Sunday at 8:30. I didn't go there like late at night. I didn't go during like crackhead time. I went at 8:30. Says on the door 24/7. They were closed. And then I look on the app and it says they close at 7.
That's false advertisement.
I know. Like,
so
me,
like
Drew.
18/7? Should we like go up there and spray paint over the numbers? 18/7 or something? Come on.
I'm thinking about it because there's a Starbucks over there that I go to all the time. I'm thinking on Sunday, I'm going to go in front of that gym and record. This is going to be a short on my channel, 24/7, and then pull on the door.
Go on the door. It closes at 7.
Yeah, and just be like, I guess not. And that's a short. You guys might see that on Monday.
A little bit of redundancy.
But, heck, me, Drew, and our buddy Adam last night, we were talking about going to the gym, and
I'd be pissed if I have a 24/7 gym. I've just been on overnights for the past year, so like it was nice to be like anytime I'm awake, 2 a.m. let's go,
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And I'd be pissed if I walk up and see that.
Like I pulled up because I thought they were open. I'm like, cool, all the New Year's resolution fat people are gone, like shit. This is awesome. Like the gym's empty, all the fat people are gone. No, they were just closed.
Oh. The second they open, they'll be back. It's fine.
Yeah. I know, like that was like the one thing like last month. I was like, I'm kind of glad that I can't really work out right now because all the New Year's resolution people are at the gym.
Yeah, you can't intermix, man. You got to find that right time. It's gonna be fun. That's why 24/7 gyms are so great. You can go in the middle of the night, no one's there.
Yeah, but
if it was open 24/7.
You guys will see a live podcast episode with me and Drew on treadmills. I'll be squatting. He'll be going, come on. And then we're talking about tits or ass or something like that,
That's right.
That might get banned because, just me.
Yeah. Some thick goth girl walks by and Drew like goes to start talking to her and I'm getting crushed by the squat rack. I'm like, Drew, you're my spotter. And he's like,
hey, I got more important shit to do.
He's got more important stuff to spot. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's like thick goth mommy over there. Sorry, you're gonna die.
Go there.
We have our priorities straight, okay?
So actually, I need to ask Zach about this too. So settle the debate. Goth girls, yes or no? I say no. Drew says yes.
Yes.
My man.
Yes. Definitely.
Guys.
Definitely.
No.
See, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if the all the tattoos all over my arm indicate anything there, but no. Yeah. I think it's pretty dope.
All right.
So I'm with Drew on this one. Sorry, Cody.
Well, that's a good thing. I'm gonna edit that out.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, ouch. I'm going to segue now. No, I'm kidding. No. Speaking of segues, Paul Blart Mall Cart, That's a good movie.
No, actually, I was gonna use that goth girl thing as a segue into girls.
There you go.
Plastic surgery. There's a girl I follow on TikTok. I ain't gonna name any names, but she's hot as fuck. But she got plastic surgery, and like her lips are kind of like were small, like mine, kind of. Now they're like this, like fucking huge, and it's like she looks like a fucking duck now. And I'm like, the fuck, women? Like she was hot as fuck before, and now she went and got plastic surgery, and now she's got the duck lips filter permanently. And like women, you look fine, y'all. Like I don't know how you guys feel about women and makeup, but like this girl I've been talking to, I was like, hey, send me a cute selfie. And she's like, oh my god, I look like a mess, like let me at least put some makeup on, brush my hair. Like me and my friend last night, we went out to Buffalo Wild Wings at like midnight, and she's like, let me brush my hair. I'm like, you're going to Buffalo Wild Wings at fucking midnight. Why the fuck do you care how you look? So
yeah, most of the time when they say, oh, I look messy or whatever, you're like, no, you don't. Yeah. I look messy, okay? No. Like most of the time it's not the case whatsoever.
Yeah, like I don't know, like do you guys like girls with makeup or you like them natural? Because I seriously can't stand makeup.
Like I think that there's a lot more natural beauty there.
It's like too much makeup will like born like from 9 Day Difference. I wake up inside the bed like, oh my god, that was a man the whole time.
Speaking of majestic,
that's a problem. Dale, was that you?
Dude, for real, like I know, like there's
care about makeup, but it was like too much makeup. That's a big turn off for me. And like the plastic surgery thing, that's a huge red flag for me. Like,
yeah,
oh yeah,
like especially like even like plastic surgery on like girls' boobs is still like it's like cool, big tits, whatever. But then they have like the scars and shit underneath it from where they like implanted. It's like that's the only thing you focus on is just like the scar.
Is that a scar or a little coin so I can put my coins in? Get a
little you're like looking at like shit. What if this breaks open and I have like silicone fall all over my face and shit? Like, because like women's implants, they can rupture and stuff. Like Charlotte Flair, she wrestles for WWE. She got kicked right in the boob, and so she has had like a deflated boob. It's like that balloon got popped.
That's one way to go viral, right there, guys.
Yeah.
I went viral for my deflated boob. That's fine. Great.
My titty pop.
Yeah. Hashtag titty pop. Like, what?
But
why did I go viral with that? Shit.
Women always say that like getting hit in the boob is just as worse as getting hit in the balls. I wonder how it feels like with like plastic surgery boobs. Is like, okay, you're just punching a fucking pillow, like.
That's right. Did you punch me?
But yeah, women know. I guarantee getting hit in the boob is nowhere near as bad as getting hit in the balls.
Nothing compares.
So you said you were a gymnast. Have you ever had like a bad landing? You get what I'm saying?
It's funny. Like you were talking about like when you're up in a dumpster, falling or whatever, all these different things. Like the worst I've ever injured my foot, because I've had so many. I have like nerve damage in my knee. Like I'm gonna be that old man that I don't even want to know, right? But like the worst one, I just did 6 back handsprings and a back tuck, right? Stuck it on a spring floor, and I'm walking away, and I had my equilibrium was off. Walking away, and I stepped on my foot, and that's where everyone heard my foot just pop, right?
Oh,
that's the worst injury I've ever had. And then I was walking, so it's fine. As a gymnast, I was walking. It was a good walk, okay? It was a good walk.
But
you've never had one where you like.
That's fine.
I've had some pretty crazy ones. So at the gym that I was at, I used to help like train the cheerleaders in between like tryouts, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So like the 8 count, like go up and tuck and land on 8 kind of thing. And so at the time I was working corkscrews, which are like standing fulls, right? And so it's like a 360 twist, but it's a stationary flip, so you have to have a lot of height. And I was working my height. I had like 6 foot tucks. It was great. And I'm there just doing basic tuck, and I go upside down, and I lose my. I think I'd just been working those, and I turned upside down. And with a flip, anytime you do like a twist in it, if you don't fulfill the flip and you start twisting, you stall, right? And that's what I did, and I landed straight on my head out of that tuck on the floor. And so that was the day I quit gymnastics. Anyway,
oh man,
it was that moment where I get up out of it. I go, I'm okay. I quit. Not gonna do that shit again.
Look, Chief, I might have brain damage, but I'm out of here.
Yeah, I turned out okay. I'm fine. It's fine.
dude,
Every once in a while, I just, it's good.
I swear all my bad injuries have come from being an adult.
Oh yeah.
Compared to like when I was in high school playing football and stuff. Like now I'm like getting older and I'm like, dude, my body's more brittle and shit now. Like when I was a kid, I think the worst thing I ever did was break my finger, and that was me being a dumbass. Like, so I was trying to like show off, and so like, you know how like outside Walmart there's those little like poles and stuff, right in front of the door to like stop cars from like coming in, or whatever. So I tried to leap over one of those, and so I went run full speed, put my hand like this to like use it to leap myself over. Well, I went too far and I bent my finger all the way back doing that.
You broke it?
Yeah.
Oh. Ouch.
But that one didn't like really suck because it was on my right hand. I'm left-handed, but dude, I remember just thinking like, because I was like 16. I was like, is this because that was the first time I broke my wrist when I was 9, but that was a really bad like skating accident. This was just the first time where I was like, dude, that just was something normal, and I freaking fucked my finger up. And like, yeah.
You always want an epic story to tell, and then it always happens in the dumbass kind of ways, like walking off your fucking step, Nah, that's when I break my fucking foot.
Yeah. I mean, I never got it confirmed, but I'm pretty sure I broke my ribs on that dumpster, and that was a pretty cool story.
That's exactly right. Okay, we'll stick with that.
I always say there's a tornado going on during then, though, because it was basically freaking. It was tornado
you know who was
weather.
riding the forklift right around when you did that? That was me. I'm a forklift operator, by the way.
I'm about to go get my badge right now to just flex it on you.
Yeah, that's a good flex, man. I go up, I go down, I go left, I go right, I tilt.
And I can lift as much as you want me to.
Load manipulation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Say,
it's good.
Sometimes you want to manipulate that load.
I don't fork, I spoon. I'm kidding. Well. Oh, shit.
Welcome to the Dating Advice Podcast, Episode 1. Trainwreck Podcast has officially been canceled.
Wait, dating podcast can be called Trainwreck. It works.
That's true. I mean, hell,
works.
Hell, I've had plenty of. I've told the stories. Actually, I told the story a couple of weeks ago on the podcast, actually, to Zach, about just freaking catfishes out there. That's the one thing. Like, dude, like talking to girls there was one time I met up with a girl on Tinder, and this goes back to makeup too. Yeah, makeup is a deceitful motherfucker, like Drew was saying. Yeah, like you wake up to her the next day and you're like, who the fuck are you? Like, no, I went to this chick's dorm, and she looked like she ate the chick in the photo. But it's like, fuck it, I'm already out here, might as well. Shit, fat girls need love too. And then it's like,
shit, man.
And then after I left, I was like, bro, I gotta take a fucking shower. And so I stopped at a gas station and paid for a shower at the truck stop.
Did you cry?
No, I didn't cry. I was just like, it'd been a while since I had gotten any, you know. So I was like,
Did you
fuck.
do the whole Jim Carrey thing, like try to throw
Wash-
up and cry in the
No, I
shower
tried
in the
to.
corner?
No, I just tried to wash my beard out and shit.
Watching out his tongue, crawling in the
No.
corner.
Get
Yeah.
out of me!
Yeah.
I probably should have washed my tongue. I probably should have washed my tongue out too, but no, I was trying to wash my beard out. That's where the stink was. But
Oh. Oh.
yeah.
Ouch.
Hey,
Ouch.
to my future baby mama that listens to this, this was before you.
Yeah, my future sugar mama. I did all of it.
Hey, bro, like that's the
Oh
thing.
wait,
Like,
my
if I
bad.
ever-
My sugar grandmother. All right.
I always say, like, if my channel ever blows up, I'm gonna have to delete every episode of this podcast because then I'll instantly get
Absolutely.
canceled. But now I'm starting to think if I meet a girl, I'm gonna have to delete my whole fucking YouTube channel.
That's exactly right. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You need to have backups, like have the really, really well edited versions ready. Be like, delete.
Hi
post.
guys,
I
this
don't
is
know what
the
happened.
friendly
Man. What are you
podcast.
talking about?
I say, like, I get like 100,000 subs, or I get married, and it's gonna be like, welcome to the Christian Ministry Podcast. We're just gonna talk about John 3:16 today. You know.
You guys
Yeah,
ever heard
dude.
the Christian version of Hey There Delilah?
No.
You want to hear the Christian version of Hey There Delilah?
Go for
Sure.
it. I want.
Yeah,
I'm
let's get a
curious.
different audience going in here. This is the youth pastor audience. Let's go. No,
Mm.
I gotta show you this. This is pretty great. And this is actually my segue. Like I have a segue for this. I'll explain this in a second. But hey there, Delilah. This is your ex-boyfriend Samson. I know you thought that lifting weights made me so buff and handsome. You were wrong. It's 'cause I let my hair grow long. Makes me strong. Hey there, Delilah, you snuck in while I was sleeping, and I couldn't feel you cutting, and I didn't hear you creeping out the door. You left my hair piled on the floor while I snored. Oh, what you did to me. Oh, while I was asleep. Oh, now I feel so weak. Oh, I look like a freak. Delilah, you're a geek. I killed a lion, big and mean, and slaughtered many Philistines with the jawbone of a donkey. That's no lie. Now I'm chained up to a wall, and I can't cry no tears at all, 'cause someone came and gouged out both my eyes. This is a Bible story. Why'd you grab your clipping shears and shave my head like Britney Spears? Oh, now I'm standing here in total shame. You're to blame.
Oh,
What the? Did his phone die?
oh.
Did your phone die?
Butts off the sides. Oh! Have I been canceled? Was that what that was?
I guess.
No. So I got a story behind this, and there's a reason why I brought that up. Because, you brought up the whole our future with YouTube. In 10 years, we'll have our own Christian, channel. So I have to prepare. Okay, I'm getting ahead of the game. But actually, this is kind of funny. So there was one day, and this is my process. You guys want to dive in? Once you get in my head, I don't know if you can escape. So be ready for this. But this is kind of my process. This is how my brain works. So I was playing that, kind of just playing around with Hey There Delilah, just doing that one day, and I was like, man, what if Jason Mraz did that song, right? So I was like, okay, I took those chords, I took this, I was like, ooh, okay, that sounded pretty good, right? And then so I started playing around with that, and I actually made up a melody, and I took the exact same, every single ounce of Hey There Delilah, how it works, the progressions and everything, and I made a different version of it. But then I actually wrote my own music, and that's one of my original songs. And a lot of people, if I playing it, somebody once told me they'd like to get to know me, and if I'd like to know them, I'd really like to show them every part of me. Started to think of everything with me, oh, I really couldn't figure it out. And then you said to me, I will love you. Right? And so like that's one of my original songs. And it's Hey There Delilah, Jason Mraz did. And no one would ever know that unless I explain that out. Right?
Nice.
So that's how my brain works. I hear one thing and it just turns into something totally different. So it's pretty crazy. Pretty fun though. So that's my Hey There Delilah song is actually one of my original songs. Nobody knew.
See, like that's kind of how like I am when like I'll do like the press conference videos, you know, like it's like I'll be watching the press conference. I'm like, I know what he really wants to say, so I'll just take the clip and mute, you know, the coach's audio and put my own over it. Like, so like one of the most popular videos I ever had was the Raiders' old head coach, Josh McDaniels, and it was a 10-second clip, and all I said was, "I am trying to get fired, but Mark Davis won't do it because he's a broke ass bitch." Because the Raiders were in like a bunch of debt because of their new stadium and stuff, so they couldn't like afford to fire Josh McDaniels. I'm like, this is probably what he's trying to get fired because I mean, ask Drew, he's the most incompetent coach in NFL history, and I was like, this is what he wants to say.
He's made some like, really good attempts at that time too.
And like the next day they fired him.
Yeah,
yeah, I think he got fired that week, and that's kind of one of the reasons that video blew up. Yeah, and
you gave them the idea, Cody. It's all you.
Yeah, thank you, Cody. You saved us.
Well, the video was titled "Fired Josh McDaniels," and you know what?
You started a petition. What?
And then you know what? My most popular video on my channel is when Josh McDaniels got fired, and all I did was take a clip from Shannon Sharp's show where he goes, "He's trash. He's a bum, and you know it." And that got like 11,000 views, and I think I picked up like 30 subscribers just from that video. And yeah, both of them came in the same week.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? That's just the weirdest, crazy, random shit that happens, and you go, "Okay, I just picked up 30 more subscribers off of that." What? How did that happen?
I mean, it worked. Like that clip, like that's the thing. You find the right clip or the right audio to go with something to make it funny, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah, one of my biggest successes. So like when I took on TikTok, like sometimes stuff will like really take off there and won't take off on YouTube, and some stuff takes off on YouTube and doesn't take off there. So it's I have those different outlets. But one thing that happened, I was I'd never written any of my own music, and now the reason being is because like you guys see that whole court case with like Ed Sheeran, right?
Yeah,
that went on a while back, and he was like he got up on like on the stand with his guitar and played the same 4 chords, right?
Yeah,
he was just because it was over that the whole when your legs don't work like they used to before. It was on that, right? And so like he played those chords, but then he played like 10 other songs. He sang 10 other songs while still playing those. And it was like music is repeated. There's no copyright infringement, right? So that was my problem all the time. As a musician, I taught that. I did the 4 chords 50 song thing all the time, where I'd be like, hey, this song is actually this song, you know, because I taught that to students. So my problem was I would try and write something. Number one, I'd try and write it down, and it got wordy. It never flowed right. You know what I'm saying? And then the other part is it would just sound like other stuff all the time. And there was one day, it was like in the middle of the night, I was playing around with, it was like just like a chord progression kind of thing. I did kind of like just a quick chord progression. And I went, I hear a melody. First time ever. Kid you not, it just hit out of the blue. It was this like, I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of catchy, right? And so what I decided to do, something I'd never done before, is I just turned on my camera and I started just literally going, okay, what could go along with that? Put myself in something, right? I started writing 100% without a notepad or anything. I wrote with my camera, and I would hit pause, I would play it back and go, okay, there's that melody. What can I do different? And then I added to that, and my entire song, it's called Hey Girl, on my TikTok, right? It's one of my pinned videos up there. I wrote that in one sitting.
Nice.
with just with that, just the hey girl, you're the prettiest in the world, and don't you know that you're beautiful? I need you in my life. And I was just listening to like Jack Johnson right before, so I will attribute to that because it's kind of got that everywhere you go, can't help but feel it in my arms and in my toes. This love's for real, I need it. Everyone, it kind of has the Jack Johnson thing going on. Right. But like that whole song kind of wrote itself. And then I did that and I was like, dude, I got to do a rap verse. Right. I got to put a rap verse because you always see those pop artists go out there. Right. And then they'll go out there and then that rap artist comes out and sings a verse with them. I was like, I got to be both. I'm going to do both. So I did like the whole, I was like, go down. Look, girl, I hope you're hearing me now, because when I look in your eyes, my heart goes, wow, I love your face, and every look that it gives me. When you crack that smile, my brain goes dizzy. When I'm with you, I need a revival, because my heart is skips like 80 child. The feeling you give me when you look my way, it makes me want to say, hey, girl, hey, you're the prettiest. You know what I mean? So, like, it was so much fun to do. So that actually was my biggest success because like I posted it, it got a little bit of traction, like 300 or whatever views, and then one night, you know that term, I woke up TikTok famous. That legit happened to me. And one night, I suddenly had like 30,000 views on that thing.
Damn.
And so shit. Okay, like over 4,000 likes, and that was kind of the thing that catapulted that, you know.
See, like. One of my like biggest goals for this year is to get a short that gets 20,000 views.
Heck yeah!
Say my highest one is at 11,000 views. So I want to get one that's at 20. I don't think I'll get that till football season. But the more my channel grows, the more exposed, you know, the more algorithm friendly I become. You know.
Oh heck yeah! Yeah. It's pretty wild how it works though. Like all it takes, the second people start liking every time somebody likes your video, it bumps that in the algorithm. And like it just takes the people clicking that button, you know, subscribing. Every subscribe you get, it bumps that algorithm. Every like you get, every comment you get, you know. And it's like all it takes is sparking that interest just for a second, get them to hit like because they thought it was pretty cool or whatever. And it's pretty wild. Like it's cool when it happens. I'll tell you what. When you wake up and see 30,000 views on a video you made, you're like, what? And it's your own stuff. You're like, that is the coolest feeling in the world.
I remember one time, this is why I publish WWE videos when I make them late at night, is one day I woke up and I had like 3,000 views on a predictions video. It's because WWE's huge over in India. And so it was just a predictions video, and it was honestly for a show I didn't even really give a shit about. It was for SummerSlam, but it was like a 20-minute long video, so it's my longest video ever to get a bunch of views. And I seriously like woke up and it was like, what the heck? Like, because I like just published that night, I woke up, it was at like 2,000 views.
Ah, dude, isn't that
just like our most popular episode ever, the Trainwreck podcast, was. There was this wrestler named Bray Wyatt who died in August, and me and Drew did a tribute episode to him. And I published it that night because it was an episode where we had no dead air or anything. So the editing was really easy. We didn't say a lot because it was a tribute episode. You know, we knew what we wanted to say. You know, he was one of our favorite wrestlers. And that one has like almost 300 views. It's our highest viewed episode by far ever.
Heck yeah.
Like our second most viewed one has 100 views, and that one's actually from last month. It was after the Cowboys lost in the playoffs and I had a freaking meltdown. Say that one's at 100 views.
Oh yeah.
So that's the other thing. You just got to find like the right time to publish videos too. Like I always publish my videos at like 1 p.m. because that seems to be I think it's because like on the East Coast, kids are just getting out of school around that time. And then on the West Coast, people are just going to their lunch breaks. And then you got the Central time zone where like they'll see it later on.
Yeah, because if it doesn't gain traction quickly, it dies. It dies in the abyss sometimes. So it's like, you got to hit that right moment. That's my mistake is I used to, I would post videos and like at 1 a.m. and not get any traction. And so the next day it's already buried deep in the FYP page. So you're like, nah, you ain't going to get anything on that, you know?
First time ever on this podcast, we're going to be doing a draft. This is inspired by my favorite podcast right now, other than Solid Monster Sounds Off, is the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast. And every episode, they do a draft. This past week, they did like best Chris Farley characters. They just do like a random topic each week. And since we have a guy who does music on the show this week, I was thinking we would do building your like dream concert. So like your first overall pick is who's like your headliner, and then you go from there. So we'll do 4 rounds. If so, say Christian goes first and he goes like Eminem, you know, then me and Drew can't take Eminem. So if someone's off the board, you cannot select him. But here's the thing. I think we all have different music tastes, so I don't think we'll run into that problem.
100%.
So let me get the randomizer wheel going.
You like jazz?
Oh, I like blue jazz.
All right, so I'll share the screen, and whoever it lands on will get the first pick. So if you go last at the end of the first round, you go first at the beginning of the second round.
Okay.
So spin the wheel. Whoever it lands on gets the first pick. And Drew, you will get the first overall pick.
All right.
All right, and then it's going to be between me and Christian who gets the second. Hey, it has nothing to do with that you're the guest, Christian. Just so
That's
you know.
exactly what it is.
All right, Drew. So who is your first overall pick for your dream concert? We're going to do 4 rounds of this.
Probably System Up and Down.
Ooh,
See, I actually know them.
I'm a huge fan of System Up and Down.
Man. So
All right, so I will go second, and this guy is on my list just because I think it's very unlikely I will ever see him in concert because he hasn't ran Oklahoma in over 10 years. And it's a guy I mentioned in our example, and that is Eminem.
There you go.
I want to see Eminem in concert so fucking bad.
That would be a fucking dope concert. System Up and Down and Eminem already. Like, come on. That's pretty good. I would go with one artist that I really want to see, and I've always been a huge fan of. Well, not always, but it's Jelly Roll. He's got a great story to tell.
Okay.
He's got some good music, man. He's a rapper. He's a country artist. Like, it's good. I would say Jelly Roll.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And Christian, you get 2 in a row.
2 in a row. Okay. Let's see here. My second pick. Man, there's so many good ones out there. I kind of would. I'm going down the country route a lot here. So Morgan Wallen.
Damn it.
Morgan Wallen.
He was on mine.
There you go. I'd love to see Morgan Wallen.
All right. Well, dang it. He was actually going to be my next pick.
That's right.
So actually, I'll go with the guy who's my absolute favorite country artist of all time, and that's Jason Aldean.
Ooh.
Yeah. I wish I would have. So funny story, girl I'm talking to right now, she went to that Jason Aldean concert in Oklahoma City a couple months ago, which ended up being one of Toby Keith's last like public appearances before he died. And I really wish I would have went to that concert now. But WWE was in Tulsa that exact same night, and I was like,
of course.
One's in Oklahoma City, one's in Tulsa. I'll go to the one that's closer. But I really wish I would have went to that Jason Aldean concert now. And him and Eminem are the 2 people I want to see in concert the most.
Heck yeah.
All right, Drew, you get 2 in a row.
Okay. So my pick is going to be Slipknot.
Oh,
Yeah, I knew you were going to pick him, dude.
I don't know.
I love Slipknot. It's just tough.
It's hard.
Yeah.
This is too much, man. It's too many good ones. You know, after this is over, y'all are gonna go, why didn't I pick him?
Yeah.
You know, that's what's happening, right? Like,
Tyler, the Creator.
Tyler the Creator. Oh, that'd be a good one.
I love Tyler, man. He's so out of the wall.
He's funny as shit. All right. So my pick, guy who actually has a really awesome song out right now, Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Bringing
know.
sexy back, man.
Dude, like
All right.
his new. I don't know if you've heard his new song, "Selfless." That song's a banger, dude.
Mm-hmm. I saw him on his when he had the flu. Did you guys see that video that he did? So he has a
No.
TikTok, and so when he had the flu, he was doing it at home, and he did
Mhm.
that song on the piano, at home, just him. And it was good, even with him with the flu. It was really good because it's heartfelt, It was good. So pretty cool.
Nice.
Heck
All right,
yeah.
Christian, and then
People
you get
actually
two in a
say
row.
that I look like Justin Timberlake. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I can see it.
Right? It's
Yeah.
there. It's there.
Especially,
My dick in
especially
a
when you don't
box. You
when
know.
you when you don't have your hat on and your hair's kind of like styled.
That's right. That's right.
But you get two in a row. You get two in a row, and these are your last picks. These next
I
ones.
get two in a row. Okay, let's
Yeah,
do this.
and then these are your last ones.
Let's go with Ed Sheeran. I've always wanted to see that dude live.
Mhm.
I think he's a brilliant artist, honestly, but that's just like.
Why don't you ask Drew what his opinions on Ed Sheeran are?
Go ahead. Let's hear it. Do I want deflection right now?
I mean, he's ginger. What else?
Yes, there you go. Enough said. Enough said. Oh my god. Oh shit. I'm gonna mix it up here. I get another one, right?
Yeah, this is your last one.
So far, man, I got like Morgan Wallen there. I got Ed Sheeran. Let's mix it up and be like Tech 9, dude.
Okay.
Let's do it.
See,
Put some sriracha on it, okay?
I was thinking Drew
I'll
might
put that
pick
on
that one.
everything. Yeah, there you go.
All right, my last pick, Luke fucking Combs.
Oh,
Dude, Luke Combs seriously is my favorite artist right now. Fast Car was already one of my favorite songs ever, and then he covered it and made it like even better. And then Where the Wild Things Are, his current song, that song's insane. I love that song so much. And speaking of Ed Sheeran, Luke Combs did a cover of Dive by Ed Sheeran. Christian, you should listen to it. It's
yeah.
fucking good. I sent
Heck
it to Drew a couple weeks ago, and Drew, you liked it, didn't you?
Oh yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the duet that they do together?
Yeah. They did a duet. They did a duet of Dive too.
Oh yeah. Dude, okay. That'd be cool to see.
Yeah, they did it like live in concert. All right, Drew, your last pick.
Oh, he's like, I have two artists in mind, and I love to like go to a concert. If I had to pick one, and I've been listening to this artist a lot here recently, The Weeknd.
Oh shit,
that's a good artist. Oh,
I kind of blame Fortnite about it. Because Fortnite got me hooked on The Weeknd.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about The Weeknd or T-Pain. I was like, oh, I'll go with The Weeknd.
T-Pain be nice too. Any other honorable mentions you got, Drew?
T-Pain. What else? That Mexican OT. Zach Bryan. I know you don't like him, but
I fucking hate Zach Bryan.
And Suicide Boys.
So my honorable mentions, one of them I've already seen in concert, Kane Brown. He puts on an amazing show. He sounds just as good in person as he does like on the radio. Kane Brown. Just for the sheer chaos of it, because I mean I like some of her songs, but I really just want to see people lose their fucking mind, honestly. Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Just,
oh my god, Swifties.
Yeah.
But
I first saw you. I'm kidding. Okay.
Like I would have picked Morgan Wallen if Christian didn't get him. He probably would have took Justin Timberlake's spot, honestly.
Oh heck yeah. Yeah, I got you.
What about anybody that's dead? Who would you want to see? Oh, Christian, who are your honorable mentions? And then like anyone.
I want to throw in there. Have you guys heard Tennessee Whiskey covered by T-Pain?
No. Yes.
Right? Isn't that good? That was
Dude,
so
his
good.
music, he's been branching out so much. They're so good.
Yeah, I was not
Did you
ready
see
for that.
the War Pigs he did?
Yeah. Oh my
Dude, I got
god.
my dad hooked on that.
That dude,
Damn it!
I'm just saying. I
I
was
just thought of
not
another.
ready for that to sound that good. I'm
And
like,
his latest song that was on that one movie what's it called? With Pee Wee Herman.
No idea.
nope, you
Okay,
lost me at
hold on,
Pee Wee, buddy.
It's
But
on
I
the
just
Pee
thought
Wee
of
Herman movie.
I just thought of another honorable mention. Post Malone.
oh, dude, yeah.
Yes.
Have you guys heard Post Malone doing country music?
Yes, I have.
Dude, he's so
Dude,
freaking talented.
He's
say
so talented.
Post Malone and Jelly Roll would be a dream duet.
Okay,
Dude.
that's how we ballin'. Okay, that's what it's called.
What's
Yeah,
what is it called?
That's how we ballin'.
Isn't that with Snoop Dogg?
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard that. It's pretty good.
Snoop
It's
Dogg, that'd be
inspiration by that Pee Wee Herman movie.
That's
Snoop
great.
Dogg. That'd be another cool one to go to.
Yes.
Pee Wee Herman
Snoop
concert?
Dogg.
Yeah, I know.
Ice Cube.
Dude, I wish I would
I
have
would
went to
love
that
to go
Ice
Ice
Cube
Cube one.
concert. Yeah.
That Ludacris concert that came in, like what, February, beginning of February in Tulsa.
Mhm.
Like, I almost went. just
Really?
to go because that would have been great.
What other honorable mentions you got, Christian?
Ah, jeez, man. Like, I would love to see like Nickelback. Would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I would love some of those. Like, I went and saw Creed. I'd love to actually see like Creed in
You
their
lucky
original
motherfucker.
days.
I want to go to Creed concert so bad.
Creed is life, man. It's fine. No.
There's two people in this world, boys. There's Creed fans and there's liars.
That's exactly right. Did you see Creed is coming back? Like, they're coming at the end of this, or sometime like in October in this year. There's a Creed
Bet.
concert coming back down here
Already
to
plan
Tulsa.
on it.
So it's happening, man. That's hard. That's hard. There's too many really good artists out there. Let's go with Justin Bieber. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Shit. It's so sad. Like, my brain is like drawing a blank right now. I know so many songs. There's so many music. I'm like, I can't think of any good honorable mentions.
So, George Strait, that'd be another one, and then people that have passed away just recently. Toby Keith. I would have liked to. I didn't really like Toby Keith's like America songs, but like when he was like, I mean, Courtesy Red, White, and Blue is a badass song, but like Should Have Been a Cowboy's one of the greatest songs ever. You shouldn't kiss me like this. Like his like early '90s stuff before 9/11, basically. Like Toby Keith was a really, really good country artist.
Oh yeah,
and he
really
would have been
stuff.
awesome to see.
He carried America away from that disaster with that Red, White, Blue song.
Yeah,
that boy put America on behind his back and we got this, guys.
Absolutely.
I meant to.
And then Keith Whitley. I don't know if you guys know him, but he was like a country artist in like the 80s. His most famous song ever is When You Say Nothing at All. Christian, that'd be a good song for you to cover, man.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he died in like 1989, I think. So that would have been a cool one to go to. But any other honorable mentions from you guys?
Honors that passed away, I would love to see would be Mac Miller.
Oh, that would be great.
Damn. Did I ever tell you the story of how I found out he died? I was at the store and I was cleaning the bathrooms, and I seriously was like scrubbing the sink, and I heard someone go, "Holy fucking shit, dude! I didn't even fucking know." And he goes, "Mac Miller just died," and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I like some of Mac Miller's songs. Like I really like that Donald Trump song actually.
Yeah.
But I really liked his show on MTV. I thought that show was fucking
never
cool.
actually getting depressed about it because I was really into Mac Miller when I was a kid.
And I remember just working the rest of that night, and that's all everyone was talking about was him dying. And so I'm just like walking around the store, like sweeping and stuff, and all like a big store, and everyone's talking about the same thing.
Damn it, and I'm gonna listen to Mac Miller after this.
But Christian, you
I
got
don't
any more
know.
honorable
Ones
mentions? Or
that
Drew?
have passed away. I would love to see some old school like Hank Williams and
Yeah.
like back in the day. That would be fun. Like David Allan Coe. Like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like that would
I
be
think David Allan Coe's
great.
still alive.
Is he still alive?
I'm pretty sure he is.
Oh, I'm gonna
Kurt
look this up
Cobain.
now. Sorry if you're watching this podcast, David Allan Coe.
Yeah, he's still alive.
He is okay.
He's 84 years old.
Jeez, gotta change some of his songs now too. No, it'd be fun to see some old school like country western. You know,
dude, what's with all these famous people from Akron, Ohio? He's from there. LeBron James is from there. Steph Curry. Man,
they
if you
make
want to have
them
a
good up there, man.
yeah, if you want to have a famous kid, freaking fuck a
Go
chick in
there.
Akron.
Yeah. Why did you spend 10 months in Akron? I had a kid.
Yeah.
I planned this
That
shit
kid,
out.
it's okay. My future, all right? I'm making an investment. You say I'm getting a kid? No, I'm making an investment.
That's right. It's a 10-month investment. It's fine.
I know.
Oh, wait.
Like,
It's 18 years. Shit. They told me only 10 months, but...
Oh, James Harrison from the Steelers. He's from Akron.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. There's a whole Wikipedia page just from people from Akron. Gus Johnson, the sportscaster. Drew knows who I'm talking about. He's from Akron. Jesus. Wow. Yeah, you want a famous kid? Fuck a chick in Akron.
Okay.
It might be hard because it looks like they're all famous, but
you're like, shit. You gotta know somebody.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Hey, Gloria James. I don't know if you're too old to have kids yet, but how about you have another LeBron? Hit me up, baby.
There you go.
Here, let me Google this. How old is LeBron's mom? 56. She could still get pregnant, probably.
That's right.
Say those hips aren't rusted yet.
When we're done with this, you need to put a mention and a hashtag for her. See if she gets on this.
Say this is getting edited into a short, and then
it is.
I'm gonna walk up to her and I'm gonna say, "I bumped into your future boyfriend in the mirror, or your future baby daddy in the mirror. That mirror hurt like a bitch."
That's right.
Yeah, I just fucked up my own pickup line.
Yeah, you did. You got nervous because she's famous. It's fine.
I know. I got a little nervous about that hot chocolate.
Oh, some dark chocolate, man.
Hey, I hope she likes marshmallows in her hot chocolate.
Are they the mini kind or what?
But I think we might call it there before I say anything else that's offensive. Christian, thank you for being on here. Appreciate it. We'll have you on a few more times before football season starts.
Oh yeah, I'm down with that. It was fun.
Heck, this is probably the biggest or the easiest flowing podcast we've ever done.
Hell yeah!
This, I'm pretty sure I'll have it edited probably before 1 a.m. And yeah, thank you for being on here. It was an awesome time. Drew, you got anything you want to say? I noticed in your lower third, you got the news about MVS being cut from the Chiefs.
Oh man, I have a hard on right now because of that. I love to see.
Me too.
Excluding from what happened in Kansas City, I see Chiefs fans in pain. Excluding what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, if you made it to this episode, like I said, YouTube's been fucking us over the last couple of weeks on the views, and I think the best way we can counteract that is by liking the video at least, because that's the one thing. If this happens again, I'm gonna email YouTube, because like last week the video had 5 likes on it and it said it had no views. How the fuck does a video have 5 likes but no views? Because to like the damn video, you have to fucking watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what? If you like the shit out of this video, that's going to prove my argument to them.
Absolutely.
So thank you. appreciate you guys making it to the end of this. Have a good night. Christian, thank you for being on. Drew, thank you for being an awesome co-host. And we'll see you guys next time.
All right. Bye, guys.